Welcome back to The Wonderful Life. We're Tim and Deanna. Today we arrive in Southampton, UK after our time in London, then board the Norwegian Star for our 10-day cruise around Ireland. It's almost Embarkation Day, so let's go.
Hey guys, so we made it to the port, or the hotel, I guess I should clarify, at the port in Southampton, UK. It's been a long day. After we had breakfast, we checked out of the hotel, Ubered over to the bus station. As we had mentioned previously, there was a train strike, so we could not take the train out to the port as we had originally planned. So we had bought bus coach tickets from a company called National Express. It went fine, but the bus was a little bit delayed, I think, because of the train strike. Traffic was worse than normal, the bus driver said, and everyone is taking the bus instead because they can't take the train anywhere. That being said, we made it. We were able to walk to our hotel, which is the same type of hotel that we stayed at in London called Ibis. Very reasonably priced, very clean, perfect for a one-night stay. Yeah, I can't say much more.
I've got a view of the port for what that's worth. The drive was pretty smooth, which was very well organized, pleasant. We had reserved seats in the front of the bus, which is a good choice because we had more leg room.
In general, if I had to do it again, we would probably.
No,
Just,
it was pleasant.
It was fine. It was cheap enough. I think it was like 30 euros a person, pounds.
We're going to go explore a little bit of the town, go closer to the cruise port, and figure out how walkable that might be tomorrow to board the ship.
Good morning, everyone. So we are officially, I guess, at cruise day.
We had dinner here in town at the little shopping mall down the street. It's actually a pretty big shopping mall. It's in two parts. One side has restaurants, a movie theater. The other side is just like a regular mall with a million little stores and restaurants and things. This morning, got up and went to the nearby McDonald's for breakfast.
Yuck.
It's different here. Very limited selection. No oatmeal here. They have porridge, which is kind of an oatmeal-like substance.
So 2 days in a row now, Tim has had this grimace on his face from eating breakfast. And I should have just videotaped it for that specific reason, because he was very, I don't know, taken aback. I don't know what he expected, but it was funny.
I don't know. They had a few options of what you could put on your porridge. One was syrup, and I thought, well, maybe maple syrup, that would be an interesting thing. But no, they have a thing called golden syrup, which is just sort of a sweet yellow goo.
It looked like a combination of honey and maple syrup put together.
I don't know.
So
yeah, it was
it was fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a combination of maybe motor oil and syrup, I think.
No, I just had a McMuffin, which is similar to the U.S., and a cup of coffee. But
we checked into the hotel. They said you didn't pay for the breakfast for tomorrow. If you still would like breakfast here in the hotel, you have to let us know tonight. You can't just say the next morning that I'd like breakfast. It's too late. You've passed the point of no return. So we passed the point of no return.
We didn't. No, I didn't want a big breakfast this morning anyway. And the McDonald's is literally across the street from, not even across the street. It's across the parking lot from the hotel. Okay, hotel. It's clean. It's cheap. I didn't sleep very well. I probably wouldn't stay here again, and I would probably go to the Holiday Inn, but that's just my opinion, because the bed was very uncomfortable for me last night.
I slept like a rock, and plus we have these windows that kind of opened a bit, and you could hear seagulls out there in the morning. It was kind of like being at a little
I
seaside
also
chalet
heard
of
yelling
sorts.
last night and smoke coming up from people standing outside smoking.
The shower is pretty treacherous.
See
It's
what I have to put up with, guys?
like the shower was, it's like initially just a tub, and then they modified it to have a little spray
it's just
handle.
A lot. It's fine. We stayed in the same chain of hotel in London, and I liked it, and I would stay there again. But this one, probably not.
At the hotel in London, you had to step up to get into the bathroom. This one you don't, but in the middle of the night, if you're accustomed to stepping up into the bathroom, you step up into nothing and your foot lands, because your muscle memory says the bathroom is a step up.
That is true.
So yeah, when you're half asleep, that could be dangerous. We survived that.
On that note,
Since we did a trial run walking towards the cruise pier, it looks very easily walkable. The gentleman at the guard gate, said, it's just right around the corner, not a problem.
Yeah.
Hi there, we are checked out of the hotel and
Yep.
we're on our way to walk to the cruise
port.
port. I'm going to flip the camera around and then we'll bring you along
Yep.
with us. The Ibis is located right alongside another small hotel called the Novotel. There are two Ibis hotels next door to each other. One is an Ibis Economy and one is just an ordinary. There's the normal route on the right, or the adventure route on the left, which is all bumpy as hell. The walk from our hotel to the cruise terminal was around 10 to 15 minutes. There were paved sidewalks the whole way, so rolling our luggage was a breeze. And before we knew it, we'd arrived to join the queue to get checked in. The check-in process was pretty smooth. After being given a boarding group number, we settled in and waited to be called. To the ship up there, I see. So we get seated somewhere. The waiting area was bright and clean, and there are restrooms available.
hey guys, so we made it through the security line and we're checked in, waiting to board the ship. We have boarding group 13.
So they did take our passports to hold until the final day of the cruise or somewhere in that neighborhood.
They said something about the 13th.
The 15th.
The 15th.
Yeah, so that's peculiar. I guess it's must be an Ireland
thing. It's an Ireland UK thing because we're in the UK right now. They are separate countries, and I think Ireland likes to see all the passports of whatever. I mean, I don't know exactly what the circumstances are. We did read that previously before we left, so I was anticipating it, but it's always a shock when you have to get rid of your identification for the cruise. But they put a sticker with your stateroom number on it, and it'll either be delivered to us or we'll have to go somewhere and pick it up.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, getting to this point is a lot of queues and such to get here, a little slower than some.
But it was smooth. It wasn't like convoluted or anything. So.
But yeah, just a matter of waiting until our boarding group number gets called, and then we embark. So we'll talk to you on board.
Yep. Hey guys, so we are called. Our boarding group was called, and we are on our way to embark on the ship. We had like a 15-minute wait?
Yeah.
That was it. Pretty easy.
Let me flip the camera around so that we can watch the ship when we get there. Alright. Up the gangway we go, and it looks like there's a backlog up ahead. That's why they waited so long to call the numbers off.
It's supposed to be Jerry Brown, so legacy.
Hi there.
Hello again.
Hey, Megan.
Oh, that's a big elevator.
We're going to 7-2 for our safety briefing.
That's us, right?
Yep. 7. Yep.
Let's figure out how to do this.
After completing the short muster drill, we ventured off to find our stateroom to drop off our luggage.
Right.
They didn't say anything about obstructed view. We were a bit surprised to find a lifeboat directly outside our stateroom window. Let's turn this around and we'll watch
That's better.
Southampton pass by. It's a very long port. I mean, what they call Portsmouth. That means like the mouth of the port.
But we're not in Portsmouth.
No, Portsmouth is at the end. It's the mouth of the port. See,
Oh, okay.
that's where the name
He's
comes from.
teaching me, I guess. So
Yeah,
I didn't know
Portsmouth is the mouth
that. Well, there's
of
also
the
a
port.
Portsmouth, UK, which is where we were supposed to originally
And
go out of.
It's the very same place. Yes, it is. Portsmouth is the mouth of the port that we're docked in, which is at the very end. We're at.
Okay. I have to look on a map now.
Yep. You see, I'm teaching you things.
You are.
But it's a beautiful sunny day here in Southampton.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't appear to be the community that you would go to the beach at. Because at least this part is very.
Where are you getting though?
Yeah,
this is a northern European cruise.
Yeah, I'm not.
So.
I'm not moving to Southampton anytime soon. Maybe there's more to it than the Peppa Pig amusement park that we saw advertising for.
You're such a dork. Anyway, after we boarded the ship, we kind of walked around for a little bit, got our bearings, brought our luggage to our room and our cabin, and ventured off into the Spice H2O section, which is 18 and over, so it's only for adults. Nice thing about this ship is the bar is actually inside and not outside. You can bring your drink outside to drink, and it's a very large area. Mm-hmm. But we just sat at the bar because it's nice out, but there wasn't anybody else out there anyway. Mm-hmm. So we decided to stay at the bar and talk to the bartender, and then we met a lovely couple from the UK near Surrey, and we sat and talked with them for a really long time. Mm-hmm. Grabbed a very light, quick lunch. Well, at least mine was. I had a couple of chicken wings and soup. Tim decided to have a burger, but we do have early reservations tonight for dinner at 5:30 at Cagney's. So.
Okay, so yeah, it's a little adjustment it's not quite an interior cabin, it's an ocean view. We do have to deal a little bit with a life raft.
We've got an obstruction for sure.
Yeah, lifeboat outside the window, but we get some decent amount of light in the room,
light, yeah.
So that we won't be disoriented as to AM and PM and all of that.
Did not get our upgrade for this one, which is fine. The room is a decent size. plenty of space for all of our things.
Mm-hmm.
We've already unpacked. We're just watching sail away, and then we're going to go get ready for dinner in a minute.
Yeah, it's a long way in to Southampton from Portsmouth, which is at the very point. So it'll be a very long sail away, at least in our, usually you leave the coast of somewhere and you see the land go by. We're going to be going through land on both sides.
Yeah, for a while.
Like almost a channel here. So it's an extended sail away, and we will catch up with you guys later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Before we went to Cagney's for our dinner, we took some time to explore the ship.
Well, good evening, everyone. We are currently sitting in Cagney's Steakhouse, which is the steakhouse in on most NCL ships. We had dinner and now are thinking of, we did order dessert. Don't know if we'll finish it, but the amount of food on an NCL specialty dining plan is absurdly big. I just don't even know what to say. So as a recap, you get an appetizer, a soup or salad, or two appetizers or two soup or salads, an entree, and here they come with little side gravy things. What do you call those? Like béarnaise sauce or sauces that could go on the steak, and you get two sides. So I got the New York strip steak, rare, and with mushrooms and truffle mashed potatoes. It was fine. The last time we ate in Cagney's, which was on the breakaway last year, I had issues with the temperature of the steak. They had to remake it. I ordered the New York strip intentionally this time because I figured it would be easier to cook than a filet. The temperature was fine, but it was a little gristly for me, and I don't know how Tim is because he got the same thing. But and it was fine, and I'm just really full from the day anyway, so I only ate about half of everything, but I am looking forward to my dessert, which looks amazing. Go ahead.
I went with the lobster bisque because my starter, Deanna, went with the French onion soup. Yeah. We both got the wedge salad. We both ordered the New York strip. Mine was a little closer to the right temperature. Mine was a little better cut than Deanna's, so lucky me. Deanna ordered blueberry
oatmeal crumble,
which
with
was
vanilla ice cream,
healthier than mine, which is the blueberry creme brulee, raspberry creme brulee. My berries straight. We'll be getting into that shortly, but I wanted to look over. We've had our channel's started to do really well, fortunately. And we want to shout out to one of our very loyal subscribers, is Will Cooper. Hello out there.
Hi, Will. Thanks for watching and being so supportive.
Yeah, so far the vacation's going great, and when this will probably be airing when I've already completed the next cruise.
In June sometime.
In a couple weeks. But thank you so much for your kind words and for watching our channel. Yeah. And all your comments give us a little bit more encouragement to keep going.
Confidence, yeah, definitely.
So thank you so much, and our evening is still young. We've finally gotten out of that little channel.
7:10.
Yeah, it took a long time to get from Southampton out into open ocean, and I think we're finally out there and began filming.
You could still see land.
Yeah, we had a bit of a sail away, but we'd been out there through dinner if we filmed the entire sail away. But we're just enjoying ourselves, and we'll catch up later on in the evening.
Yep, we'll do.
Some of the entertainment around the ship was oddly a little reminiscent to Titanic. We had plans to see a comedian in the theater later in the evening, so we picked up cocktails at Gatsby's bar, then went to the atrium to listen to Angel perform. He turned out to be one of the highlights of our trip.
To see the comedy show, which was actually very good.
Yeah, you don't need reservations. You just sort of wander in.
It was in the main theater.
And we called it a night because it was a long day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Watch out for our Day 2 video aboard the Norwegian Star as we make our way toward Ireland. And as always, keep living the wonderful life.